Good morning, YouTube channel. It's a slightly odd intro for you guys with me not in the garage. I'm off for an exciting day. Not in the garage. Not working fixing people's transponders. I'm off to the train station. Yeah, no. Going on a train is not exciting. I know I'm autistic, okay, but not every single autistic people loves trains. You might be surprised to know. I actually don't really like them at all. Off on a train. I'm an exciting day. I'm picking up a car. I'm picking up a car. It's not my ultimate dream car. My ultimate dream car is probably a black and gold Lotus Esprit. Hopefully I'll be getting one of those before too long. I'm off to pick up a TVR Chimaera, which to me is kind of one of the ultimate British traditional sports cars. It's lightweight, reasonable power, not, immense, and it's convertible. I'm picking up from an interesting place. It's sort of half garage and half TVR owners club, but it's just north of Bristol. So I often mention my autism. Most things I believe my autism are an advantage to my life and I wouldn't change them. One of the things that isn't great is I don't really have a lot of friends I can ask for favours and things. So going up 2 hours north of Bristol from here, I'm having to get the train. There's not really anyone around I can ask for a lift. Anyway, so that's all part of the adventure, isn't it? So come with me and I'll take you for a little journey and you can see my new car and what I think of it. Yeah, so train journeys, I used to do them far more often. But I'm autistic and I have ADHD. Autistic means I don't really like using public transport, and I'm really hoping I get a seat thing to myself and not some stranger. And of course ADHD means I'm not very good at waiting and queuing. Now I've got several long waits on this, so I'm not looking forward to this bit. Can't I see why trains don't make a profit? Just down there is very historic. That's where the original Spitfire factory was. Here at last. Never came to this station, but once upon a time, 25 years ago, I was one of the first people to start working at Abbey Wood for the MOD. How about that? Here we are, hidden behind those trees. A massive place called Abbey Wood, where the MOD buys stuff. I spent 3 years there, my soul was destroyed. So we're in a secret location in the middle of the West Country. And this shed here, it's like a TVR Aladdin's cave. Look at this place. This is the clubhouse for the West Country TVR club. They have, it's a hell of a setup. Somewhere I can't see where it is now. There is even a workshop here that the owners can hire. But anyway, this is what we're here for. So I picked the car up. I've done about 20 miles and I've stopped for lunch on the way at Castle Coop. So whilst I'm parked here, let's have a little look at the car. this is a 30-year-old car with 133,000 miles on the clock. I think it's probably had, certainly the last owner, it's certainly been someone who likes to keep stuff clean, which has got to be a good sign, hasn't it? This is where it's all at on a TVR, isn't it? Big old 4 litres of Rover V8 grunt. So I'm not going to do a whole kind of road testy thing on this, because there's plenty of other channels who do that, who do it far better. But chat about a couple of things. As probably any petrol head will know, TVR has its quirks. So quirk number 1's getting in. So we have a button there. If we unlock it, the button actually works. That's us in the car. You just see, it's got this fantastic dash. Really like this. I think this is an aftermarket thing. And we have tiny little gear handbrake that moves about 3 centimeters up and down, and I need both hands on it to pull it hard enough to do if I have to stop on a slope. Getting out, so you go, where the hell's the door handle? Oh yes, so the door handle is this knob in the middle. I don't know, I guess somewhere, for some reason, someone at TVR thought that was a good idea. Then we've got completely unmarked buttons here. Those are for the lights and hazard lights. We've got some little knobs and bits and bobs here. Then let's see if we can see down in the footwell, because I think the main thing I found with driving it is, for some reason I think they had 3 different people involved with the pedals. So clutch pedal is up a bit higher than the brake. Brake is lovely, actually lovely and firm. And then all the way down here to the throttle. So there's a massive step. Now having a look in there, it looks like I might be able to adjust those pedal positions. I'll have to have a little play with that. At the moment you can't, you know, I've got to go, literally I can't, I've got to pick my foot up off the floor to get to the brake pedal, which does not make a good idea. So very quickly, driving along, I would say it's a little harsher than I thought it was going to be. Now I know this thing is not some Aston Martin GT touring car, but I would say it's actually harsher on a B road than my Exo Booster was, which has surprised me. But this, with its was actually advertised as Trigger's Broom, this car, okay? So those of you who know, of course, Trigger's Broom was every single thing was replaced. This has got aftermarket adjustable shocks on. I suspect the shocks have been set a little on the firm side. There's a motorbike track day going on today. Fortunately, I just gone over and seen the instructors, because one of my old teammates instructs here, but she's not here today, which is a shame. Anyway, as we all know, one of the massive attractions of a TVR is this, isn't it? I mean, that does just sound. Call me a sad old git if you like. I've never owned anything with more than 4 cylinders. Okay, everything I've had that's been fast has been small engine and turbo, where this is totally the other way around. These old engines are, you know, I mean, it's a V8 pushrod engine, 1950s design. There's nothing sophisticated about it. But crikey, that sounds good, doesn't it? Oh. My neighbours are going to love me. I think I'm going to be sat on the driveway. If I'm feeling down or depressed at all, I think you'll find me on the driveway just doing that. Whoa, it just sounds so good, doesn't it? Anyway, I'm going to head off home now, and I'm going to pop in on the way back and see my mate from the Oak Swap channel, Bryan, because I haven't told him what I've bought, so I'm going to give him a bit of a surprise. So I'm tempted to gun it on the little road here in Castle Coombe, but I won't do that because I'm good. Let's see what it does, shall we? It's quick. I mean, they're not super fast. That's us up to about 60 in a relaxed style. So as everyone knows, when you buy a second-hand car, especially something like a TVR, history is important. Believe it or not, this is the file of history on that car. Receipts and MOTs. I've even got a memory stick in here with info. Let's have a look. Yep, so over 2.5 kilos of history on the car. And another thing that's nice to see, got this box full of stuff. So all the oils, the different bits that are, I mean, obviously these are all part used. Engine oil. I've not even gone through all of this yet. Original info for the radio. Brand new seals and just all sorts of bits and bobs. It just gives you a nice warm feeling that this car has clearly been loved by its previous owner. Look at that, even stuff to clean it. Rags and there we go. Would you think this has got 133,000 on it? Find it amazing. I'm finding little quirks, little things on here that just delight me. I mean, you don't get what looks like handwritten numbers, chassis plate numbers on your Ford, you know, on your daily car, on your Honda Accord or whatever, do you? I mean, that's just British type approval, whole vehicle approval number. Oh, lovely. First proper drive out, I gotta say, I really like it. Not many bad points. I mean, as you'd expect, the clutch is pretty heavy, but what else would you expect? The steering is brilliant. It's really precise, really nice, but it just sounds great. I mean, I gotta say, what is the point in that? Got this really flashy radio in here. Why would you want that on when you've got that engine? So there we go. That's my little, definitely not a review of a Chimaera, because I don't do reviews. Ended up, as you probably spotted, at Goodwood. There's a sprint race meeting on here today, and there's a cafe just on the other side of the track that I can sit up the top, have my coffee and watch the racing. Catch you all later. Bye. Of course, maybe I was a bit premature with the end of the video and the catch you later bit, because to get to the cafe on the outside, I can't go through here again. I think even when I don't own this car, I've got to have a V8 in my life somewhere.